I don't want to see the person making my pizza with Dior slides on. Why does the person who's serving me have more drip than I do? It's people back there. I'm talking about they got V-Lone on, Babe hoodies. Why do they look better than me? Garrett the Carrot, customer service is impossible.
Man, do I love this store. If only I knew where absolutely anything went. A guy dressed in work uniform lining products on a shelf.
I'm not gonna lie. Can I speak to y'all real quick? I know this video just started. I'm being so serious right now. There's a real conundrum happening right now. There is a real problem that's happening right now. People who work at their jobs no longer look like they work at their jobs. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm in Sephora searching for my life where I could find Paula's Choice. No cap. Real talk. I'm looking for Paula's Choice. I feel like, where's Waldo? Where's Paula? My problem is I can't tell who to even... Number one, I'm not the type of person to walk up to somebody at a store and ask them for help because I'm introverted as hell. But when I'm so lost, I'm like, damn, I have to ask somebody. Gang, if I want to ask somebody, I should be able to ask somebody. Why does every shorty inside of Sephora that's working at Sephora look like they're just shopping at Sephora? What's the dress code? If you're standing like this, gang, and your badge is the only identifier that you work where you work, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. This is a genuine problem that needs to be fixed. No cap, bruh.
Excuse me, sir. Do you work here? No. Do you work here is the #1 conversation starter that almost all customers use. Why? If you've got nearly every reason to believe that they do work there, why would you ask a question you already know the answer to? I understand.
No. I'm not gonna lie. This video was made a year ago. Yeah, times have changed, gang. This video was made a year ago. Times have changed, gang. People no longer look like they work where they work out, bro. I'm talking about, where was I at, bro? I'm talking about, I'm going to ramen shops. I'm going to cafes. Bro, cafe employees are the worst. You can only tell somebody, I promise you, if I'm lying, strike me down right now. You can only tell that somebody is working at a cafe when they're behind the counter at a cafe. I go work at a cafe like this. Dead homies. I could work at a cafe like this, black tea chains on like this, gang, and I'll be like, yeah, what latte you said you want? Okay, you said extra foam on top. Like, you can't tell no more, bro. This is a problem. I'm being so serious, bro.
Sometimes you just need a conversation starter, and that one in particular, make sure that they work there. But as someone who does, I don't want to hear it anymore. I work in GM, general merchandise, and my job is to get stuff from the back, take it to the sales floor, stock it, and make it look good. Pretty boring. The biggest thing that makes this job fun sometimes are the customers. The majority of the time, customers are
I work at a pizza place, they don't got uniforms. Why doesn't a pizza place have uniforms? I want to see a freaking pepperoni sticking on your shoulder. I don't want to see the person making my pizza with Dior slides on. Why does the person who's serving me have more drip than I do? It's people back there. I'm talking about they got V-Lone on, Babe hoodies. Why do they look better than me? Bro, put a freaking pepperoni on your scalp, wear a colored hat, and a freaking jacket over your junk so I know you work there, gang. What are we doing?
Super easy to work with. Excuse me, where's this? I don't know, but other times, they're awesome. I was zoning during a night shift, which just means to make aisles look good, and this guy comes up to me holding bananas. These aren't gonna be bananas in a few minutes. Yeah. Seriously, do you see these? Give them half an hour and they won't be bananas. Yeah, oh my gosh, they're too yellow? This was just the beginning. He then out of nowhere opens up to me about his life and how he recently got released from prison and then showed me his massive bruises and scars from getting shanked. This is the most fun I've had this whole week. This guy's awesome. All right, anyway, this is gonna sound weird, but where can I find some grandma slippers? I'm gonna guess it'd be by the women's clothes or shoe section over to the left. Okay, hey, thank you, man. You're the best.
I'm not gonna lie, maybe I got high standards. No, I don't. I'm not gonna lie, bro. if I ask you where something is in a store and you're directing me and the words that come out of your mouth is maybe it's blank, 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 I'm sliding you. I'm sliding you. I literally have to put hands on you. I have to do it. I absolutely have to. Because look, I'm not saying you have to know where everything is, madam, sir. I'm not saying that. That's a lot to put on an individual. You don't have to know where everything's at. However, you do spend, on average, 78 more hours in this building than I do per week, per month, right? So if you're thinking maybe it's in this section, I would prefer you to now walk with me in that direction. Don't point and say, maybe it's over there, because maybe I should uppercut you where you stand at. Now, we will both be wrong for saying maybe, right? Basically, what I'm saying, though, is if you don't know, let's walk together and let's figure it out. You live here. I don't. You spend your life here. I don't. This is what you do. But if you know what you're talking about, oh, yeah, section B, aisle 15 is going to be the 4th row from the top. Hey, appreciate you. You do your thing. I appreciate the help. You get what I'm saying? Don't tell me maybe it's over there and then send me to go find it. And then it's not even over there. And now I got to re-find another person? Once I re-find that other person, me and them are both jumping you. And then after we jump you, I'm going to jump him because he allowed you to act like that at your workplace. No cap.
Not even 5 minutes go by and he comes back to me with a mini waffle maker that he found. Oh my gosh, look how awesome this is. Now I could cook up some waffles in my truck. It's so small. Overall, he was a little bit concerning, but super nice dude. Now, this next good... where am I? No. Christmas time is great. I love Christmas.
There is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my dreams come true. 'Cause baby, all I want for Christmas is you. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the present underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. 'Cause baby, all I want for Christmas is you. Get my ass off the counter. Yeah. Yeah. My fault. My fault.
Christmas. But Christmas as a retail employee is a different story. Pros, you get paid extra on Black Friday. Cons. So you know how they play music in the store and it's just kind of random pop music you've never heard? Well, instead of being 50 bad songs on the playlist, now you get 5. For number 2 on the list, obviously there's just more work in general and it's busy. I bet you were gonna guess that one. Yeah, good job. Customers have much less patience, and lastly, moms. Something about Christmas shopping just wakes up this adrenaline demon inside of them and they go savage. Sometime in December, I was working in the toy section and this lady in a motorized shopping cart was looking around with her son. A little bit later, she comes up to me, her son's not there, and she's like, hey, I want to get one of those VR headsets for my boy, but I need you to cover it up in my cart so he can't see it. Ooh, a little top secret mission, okay. I asked her a few more questions, like which exact headset she wanted, and soon her son started coming back to her. Oh, hold that thought. Hey, baby, why don't you check out the Nerf guns? I was just there. Pro tip, to those of you who aren't great at surprises, usually you shouldn't take the person you're surprising to the place you're getting their present, right? Seeing she was in a motorized car, she probably needed someone to help her out, and maybe her son was the only option, so I get that. I could tell the kid just didn't want to be there because he clearly wasn't interested in the things his mom was encouraging to go look at, and he came back to her cart 2 or 3 times before we even got to the tech section. So I looked at one on the website that was a cheaper version, and I Boy, I said go away! Kind of a crucial detail coming up, so pay attention. Expensive stuff is locked up, and I don't usually work in tech, so I don't have the key to open it up. That's where my buddy Mo comes in. When the person who works in tech is on break or something, they have to give the tech key to someone else, and Mo usually works in toys, which is right next to tech, so it's usually given to him. Anyway, I went over to Mo and was like, hey, this lady's trying to get an Oculus to surprise her son, and she wants to make sure it's covered up in her cart. Okay, great. So, since he had the key, I led her over to Mo so he could get it out for her and she could buy it. My part of the mission was complete and I headed back to my job. Except, I forgot to convey to Mo the very important detail that her kid was with her in the store.
5-hour stream, 6 hour
I'm
almost.
Okay. Ma'am, are you sure? I could unlock it right here. It'd take 2 seconds. I'm okay. I don't need your help. Ma'am, it's really no problem at all. I can get it. It'd be super easy. No, thank you. No, thank you. I could take full responsibility for this situation. I could have done a much better job explaining to Mo what needed to get done. And I really feel bad for him because he was just doing his best. But I can't deny the fact that it was funny. This lady in a super slow cart trying to secretly tell this employee to just stop talking in front of her kid that still seemed to have no clue what was going on. And Mo was pretty much walking next to her trying to convince her he can help. It was just chaos. I'm not the type of employee to want to cause problems for people. Making them happy makes me happy. But for this one instance, it was pretty much the highlight of my day.
I ain't like to cause problems for people, but when some problems occurred, it spiced up the day. I'm looking for any reason to make the clock go from 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. You get what I'm saying? So if I could do something that makes that 2:30 slide a little faster, tight shit.
You caused this. If you want to hear more of my stories about working at Target, I
actually really do. I'm not gonna lie, this was such a good video, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, comment, and twice, because it helps me in the algo. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.